Good morning, children. Welcome to class 12th biology once again. Children, in our previous videos, we were discussing about chapter number 8, that is human health and disease. Children, in this chapter, we have discussed about bacterial and viral disease. Now, in this video, we will cover the protozoan, fungal and helminthic disease. Okay, so start from the malaria, that is a protozoan disease. So children, malaria, that is a very serious disease, dangerous disease that is caused by plasmodium. Okay, the name of causal organism of malaria, that is plasmodium. It is a pathogen. The three species of plasmodium, that is plasmodium vivax, plasmodium malaria and plasmodium falciparum, are found, and these species are responsible for causing malaria. Okay, plasmodium falciparum, this species cause the most fatal form of malaria. It may cause the death of the organism also. Okay, so plasmodium falciparum cause the most fatal form of malaria. Okay, children, two things are there very important here. Number one, that is pathogen, and number two, that is vector. Okay, pathogen, that is a causing organism like plasmodium, and vector, that is the organism that carry the pathogen. Okay, for example, the female anopheles mosquito, that is a vector, and the pathogen, that is plasmodium. Okay, clear? So you can see here the plasmodium falciparum causes the most serious and fatal malignant malaria. The vector of plasmodium is female anopheles mosquito. Okay, which transfer the sporozoites. Sporozoites, that is the infectious form of plasmodium. When the plasmodium complete their life cycle, after that they convert into the sporozoites, and these sporozoites that are responsible for causing the malaria. Okay, treatment of malaria is done by the anti-malarial drug, that is quinine and chloroquine. Okay, the chloroquine that is suggested by Donald Trump to give the corona patient in United States of America, but WHO reject this opinion of the Donald Trump. So basically the chloroquine drug used for treatment of malaria. Okay, malaria can be prevented by killing mosquitoes, by spraying DDT and DSC, and also using the mosquito nets. Okay, the nets are used by the peoples to prevent of the mosquito, and the spray are also coming, that is DDT and BHC. Okay, that is available in the market. Now children, will discuss about the life cycle of the plasmodium. The plasmodium have the two hosts, human and mosquito. Okay, the first host, that is human, and second, that is a mosquito. See how can they complete their life cycle? In the human and mosquito host. Okay, first you can see that this is human host and this is mosquito host. So children, first of all, what happened when the plasmodium completes their life cycle? Then it bites to the healthy human, and sporozoites are injected with the bite. Okay, a plasmodium that complete their life cycle already, so they bite to the healthy person. When they bite to the healthy person, the sporozoites injected with bite, so sporozoites come in the blood of the human After that, these sporozoites reach the liver of the person through blood. Okay, this is a diagram that's showing the liver. So through the blood, the sporozoites goes to the liver. Okay, then from liver, it reach to the parasite reproduce. Okay, in liver, the parasite reproduce asexually and bursting. First of all, they reproduced in the liver, then bursting takes place, and after that they release into the blood again. Okay, first blood, then blood to the liver, then liver, the asexual reproduction takes place in the plasmodium, and after that it burst and again release into the blood. Okay, clear? Now from liver, these sporozoids goes into the RBC, that is red blood cells. Okay, so here the parasite reproduce again asexually. Okay, so two times reproduction takes place in the human, first in liver, second in RBC. Okay, and after reproduction in RBC, it bursts the RBC and causing the cycle of fever. Okay, at this time they release a chemical that is hemogen, and this hemogen that is responsible for chills and fever. When the hemogen is released from the plasmodium, here the person show the symptom of malaria. Okay, like they show the chills, they show the fever, headache. Okay, children. After that, when they burst the RBC, then they convert into the gametocytes. Okay, that is a sexual stage. After bursting the RBC, they convert into a sexual stage, that is gametocyte. So male and female gametocytes are formed. Okay, from the RBC, the male and female gametocytes are formed. So here the one part of life cycle of plasmodium complete. If any other mosquito, they do not carry the plasmodium. Okay, they bite to this human. Okay, if any other mosquito bite to this human, then this female anopheles take the gametocyte. Okay, these gametocytes take from the affected human, and these gametocytes fuse together. Okay, these gametocytes fuse together in the mosquito intestine. So if the question asks where the fertilization takes place of the male and female gametocyte, so in the intestine of the mosquito, the fertilization and development takes place there in the female mosquito. Okay, children. Now after fertilization, they release the sporozoites, that is the most infectious stage of the plasmodium, and these sporozoites goes to the salivary glands. Okay, you can see here the mature infective stage sporozoites escape from intestine and migrate to the mosquito salivary glands. Okay, the sporozoites do not goes to the intestine, and they goes to the salivary glands of the mosquito. After that, the cycle is repeat once again. Then this mosquito female anopheles, they have the sporozoites. These sporozoites, they entered when the mosquito bite to any healthy man, any healthy person. So the cycle will repeat. Okay, now some points regarding that also you can understand. The infected female anopheles, okay, that what we have discussed in the life cycle. now in points. Okay, so the infected female anopheles transfer the infectious form of plasmodium, that is sporozoites, to the human body by biting. Okay, the first point. After that, the sporozoites reach to the liver cell as we discussed there, and they multiply. After that, they go to the RBC. Okay, in liver cell and RBC, the asexual reproduction takes place in the plasmodium. Then they rupture also, the liver cell rupture, the RBC rupture, and it again release into the blood. While rupture the RBC, they release a toxic substance, that is hemogen. Okay, this hemogen are responsible for high fever, chills and shivering. Okay, so here the symptoms appear of the malaria. Now after that, these parasites enter into the female anopheles mosquito when they bite to the infected person. Okay, uh, when they release the hemogen, they form the sexual stage, that is gametocyte, male and female gametocyte. When a female anopheles mosquito bite to this infected human, they take the female and male gametocyte in their salivary gland. Okay, then the male and female fused together. Okay, they fertilized and multiply in the stomach wall. Then after that, after fertilization, they form the sporozoite, that is the infectious form. And this infectious form, sporozoites, enter or store into the salivary gland of the mosquito. Okay, now this mosquito, that have a plasmodium, they complete their life cycle in human and mosquito. Now this mosquito, if bite to any healthy person, they release the sporozoite. Okay, they cause the malaria. So this is the life cycle that we have discussed. Okay, this is about plasmodium that we have discussed. Now next, children, that is another protozoan disease, that is amoebic dysentery or amoebiasis, we can say that. uh, Amoebic dysentery, that is caused by Entamoeba histolytica. Okay, this Entamoeba histolytica, that is found in the large intestine of the human. Okay, and how they can reach to the large intestine? By infected food and water. Okay, actually a vector, that is housefly, they lie on the faces of the infected person. From there, the Entamoeba histolytica enter into the housefly, and if this housefly reach to the food and water, then it contaminate this food and water, and those person will take this contaminated food and water, will be infected from amoebiasis. Okay, will be infected from Entamoeba histolytica. Okay, very simple symptoms written there. Those person, they have the amoebiasis, they suffer from abdominal pain, constipation, cramps, and also they have stool with excess mucus and blood clots, the bleeding occur. Okay, with stools. So this is about amoebiasis, that is caused by the Entamoeba histolytica. Okay, next, the fungal disease, that is ringworm. Okay, ringworm, that is caused by the fungus Microsporum, Trichophyton and Epidermophyton. Okay, the three fungus basically responsible for the causes of fungus, that is Microsporum, Trichophyton and Epidermophyton. Okay, when these fungus infect the human, then they show the following symptoms, like the skin, nails and scalp become dry and scaly, and intense itching is coming on the various parts of the body. Okay, sorry, where the affection takes place. Okay, so basically intense itching occur on the skin, nails and scalp. The microsporum, trichophyton and epidermophyton, these affect the human. uh, they also, spread from one person to the another person through the towels, clothes and combs. So to prevent from ringworm, we have to take care about personal hygiene. We should not use the towels of any other person or clothes and comb also. Okay, so first of all we have to maintain our personal hygiene, and after that we should try to maintain the public hygiene also. Okay, when we maintain the personal hygiene and public hygiene, then we can easily prevent from ringworm. Okay, next, that is helminthic disease, Escariosis. Okay, Escariosis, as the name suggests, it is caused by Ascaris lumbricoids. Okay, Escariosis caused by the Ascaris lumbricoids. So from the infected person feces, the housefly contaminate the food, water, fruits, vegetables, and when any other person take the contaminated vegetables, fruits and water, then the Ascaris lumbricoids reach to the intestine of the person and they cause the Escariosis. Okay, symptoms of the Escariosis, that is abdominal pain, indigestion, internal bleeding, muscular pain, fever, anemia, headache and nausea. Okay, and some intestinal passage are also blocked due to the Ascaris lumbricoids. Okay, after that, next one, this is Elephantiasis. Elephantiasis or filariasis. It is caused by uh, Vaucheria bancrofti or Vaucheria malai. The two organism, the two helminthes that are responsible for elephantiasis, that is Vaucheria bancrofti and Vaucheria malai, and the vector to transmit this pathogen into the human, that is a mosquito, the name that is Culex. Okay, the name that is Culex. So Culex mosquito that is responsible for transmission of Vaucheria bancrofti, and female Anopheles mosquito responsible for transmission of Plasmodium, and Aedes mosquito that is responsible for transmission of dengue virus. Okay, so these are important points that I told you. So here the Culex mosquito that is responsible for transmitting the Vaucheria. Symptoms, children, the symptom of this disease, elephantiasis, inflammation. Okay, swelling occur basically. The lower limbs uh, got the inflamed and it get the swelling and it appear like legs of elephant. Okay, that's why the name of disease is elephantiasis. Genital organ are also affected uh, by the Vaucheria bancrofti and Vaucheria malai. Okay, here a picture I'm showing in front of you. The lower limbs appear like that. Okay, that is very serious and fatal disease. And this disease name, that is elephantiasis, caused by the Vaucheria bancrofti and Vaucheria malai. Okay, now last, children, prevention and control of infectious disease. Okay, that is most important thing. Okay, you have listened many times that is the prevention is better than cure. So if we prevent from the harmful pathogens, harmful vectors, so we can easily protect us from harmful disease. Okay, how can we protect our body from harmful disease? By personal hygiene, maintaining personal hygiene, like keeping the body clean. Okay, drink more and more water. The food and vegetables and fruits daily we have to take. Okay, second, maintenance of public hygiene, that is very important also. The proper disposal of waste and excreta, a periodic cleaning and disinfection of water. Also, third, eradication of vector. Okay, mosquito we have to eradicate. We have to destroy the bleeding places. Okay, if possible, we can use the mosquito nets. Okay, and vaccine take a regular time. Vaccination, immunization, that is also important for polio, diphtheria, tetanus. Basically, uh, the newborn baby to the 2 year, 3 year, they are taking the vaccine of the polio, diphtheria, tetanus, and these vaccines are very helpful. They generate the immunity of the individual against the viruses. Okay, and also if we infected from harmful disease for any bacterial disease, so we have to take the antibiotics, vaccine for virus and antibiotics for bacteria, and antifungal drug for the fungus. Okay children, so that's all for today in this video. Thanks for your kind cooperation.